This is a neighborhood that is so strong in pride, but yet so lacking in resources. We've had 40 school closings in our city, 30 of them were on the south side of Chicago. When we talk about violence and the gun issues, and half the residents don't even feel empowered to vote because nothing ever changes. This neighborhood, despite its wonderful people and its resilience, gets the rap as a place that nobody would want to come to. Here's the problem. Whenever someone from this neighborhood is successful, first thing they do is leave.
And I can tell you as somebody who decided to go back to my neighborhood that I was raised in, for me, what I would hope from the future is that we would start to change our own mindset about the places we come from, about the places where our people are. That's my dream for you, is that you will restore the hope in the church by what you do every day, by how you look out for those around you.
So my passion for seeing my neighborhood, which has 80-something churches in it, and yet it's still considered one of the most dangerous and, crime-ridden neighborhoods in the city, man, to see it change because the church was there.
First, we're going to visit with the Marion Williams Institute, which is a high school diploma program we run at the church. It's a second chance opportunity for those who dropped out of high school to receive an actual high school diploma. It's mostly young ladies who are young mothers. All of them want to just do something better for their family. So we're also gonna spend some time with a ministry we have called Angels of Hope, which is another one of our programs that deals with families of those who have been incarcerated. So we visit them every Saturday, bring a box of food and just sit, talk, laugh, cry, pray, whatever they need. In our neighborhood, there are many, many churches. Most of which are only open on Sundays and Wednesdays and are pastored by folks who don't live in the neighborhood. So you find those churches locked up with bars all week long, except on those 2 days. And that's how the neighborhood, looks at them, as places that aren't invested in the community.
Our job is to love people as they are and to remind them that God loves them regardless of who they are and allow the Spirit to do the changing work. And so what's made this a sacred space, I believe, is not us doing anything spectacular. It's us making it accessible for the community to know that that's our place.
Beautiful sanctuary. Church is 100 years old, but with that comes a ton of problems. Water damage, roof problems, floods in the basement, and rodent problems, foundations leaking. But this building is a staple in the community. It's been a community center since long before I ever became pastor of it, and that's what we want to continue to do.
I think that's the church's responsibility, is to be good neighbors. That's what we consider ourselves. We're on the corner of this block, and we're the neighbors on the corner, right? Just as if you would go down and ask for a cup of sugar from your neighbor, you come down to the church and ask for what you need.
Ask God every single day what your service is for the day. When you wake up in the morning, your feet hit the floor, you start off by saying, God, what are we doing today?
If we could do job creation, if we could do real estate development, if we could do community engagement and civic engagement, if we could have more volunteers in our schools, because our teachers are overworked and stressed. We don't have as much fresh food and the things that we need, but we got corner stores all over the place. What if we could have residents from our neighborhoods owning these stores and providing the kind of food that they would want to eat? The investment comes mostly in investing in places that actually care about people.
Leaders like these in marginalized communities are a light of hope around the world. They inspire me to add my light to the movement of marginalized people. Imagine if we all responded by adding our lights. I invite you to join me at Hope Mob, a community intent on resourcing change makers.